Mr. Aoi, the test results are conclusive. Stage 4 leukemia.
The words hit Aoi like a physical blow. His hands tightened on the armrests.
This is it. The season hasn't even started, and they want me to stop.
There's an experimental therapy with 35% success, but you must start immediately and remain immobile for 12 months.
And if I wait, if I finish the season first,
your survival chance drops below 15%. You might not live to see the checkered flag.
Aoi walked out of the clinic into blinding daylight. He looked back at the building. A countdown had begun.
I can't stop now. I've trained my whole life for this season. If I go out, it will be in the car. Hey, Hinata. Yeah, just a routine physical. Everything's fine. See you tonight.
The first lie was the easiest. He told no one. Not his team. Not his fiancée. The secret would become his engine. The season opener erupted with screaming engines and packed grandstands. Aoi sat on the grid, helmet hiding his pallor.
The pain is already flaring, but I can't lift. Not today.
He crossed the finish line first by a hair. The checkered flag waved, but inside the cockpit, Aoi gasped for breath.
Thanks to the team. Tough race, but we made it. I just need a little rest.
Awesome drive, Aoi. But you are white as a sheet. Are you sure you are not hiding an injury?
And your biometric data is all over the place. Heart rate spiked 40 beats above normal in Sector 2. What happened?
Just training fatigue. I pushed too hard in the gym last week. It's nothing, Mayu. I promise. Keep lying. They can't know. The season just started.
I'll pull his full medical baseline. Something doesn't add up.
Aoi had won the first battle. But the war against his own body was just beginning. And in the garage, Mayu had opened a file she wasn't meant to see. Race after race, Aoi carved his legend. 8 wins, 14 podiums. Each trophy a little heavier in his trembling hands.
My suit hangs loose now. I have to cinch it tighter before anyone notices.
After a grueling podium finish, he stepped into the garage and his legs buckled. The world tilted.
His vitals are crashing after every race. This isn't fatigue, Keiko. It's something worse.
Then what? He passed the physical, unless he's hiding something.
I've checked every test. Either he's lying, or the test was a lie.
Whoa, you are not eating. You are disappearing right in front of me. Please, just see a doctor. You can't keep going like this.
I am fine. The season's almost over. After the title, I'll rest.
But his reflection told a different story. Every morning, the mirror showed a man one step closer to the edge. 4 races into the season, Hinata reached into Aoi's bag for his charger. Her fingers found a thick envelope instead. She unfolded the papers. Stage 4 leukemia. Experimental therapy. 35% survival. The words blurred before her eyes.
He's been dying all season, and I've been asking him to eat more.
She collapsed onto the bathroom floor, sobbing into a towel so Aoi wouldn't hear through the door.
I have to be strong. If he can drive with this, I can carry the secret. Yes, this is Hinata. I need to arrange admission for a patient. The Monday after the season finale. I understand the risks. Just prepare everything. He must not know I called. Awo, I found your bag messy. I cleaned it up a bit. Did you need anything from it?
No, it's fine. Thanks. You look tired. Everything okay?
She smiled. Just a little insomnia. But behind her eyes, she had already become his silent guardian.
The corner that always felt natural. Now a blur of color. I can't see the apex.
His car wobbled, tires screeching as he narrowly missed the barrier. The crowd gasped, but he kept going.
Aoi, what happened? Your line was all wrong. Talk to me.
Just a twinge in my wrist. I think I pulled something in the gym. I've got it.
That was too close. He's hiding something major. I want a full medical today.
A full medical will expose everything. I need to fabricate the paperwork, and fast.
He almost died on live television. My hands won't stop shaking. I can't lose him.
Your heart rate spiked to 210. That's not a wrist injury. What's really going on?
I am just pushing myself. After the title, I'll take a break. Trust me.
But Mayu's trust had eroded. She started compiling a secret dossier on his every symptom. After a punishing race, Aoi stumbled from the cockpit and crumpled to the cement floor, his helmet skidding into the shadows. The team medic found his pulse rapid and weak. Keiko shoved through the stunned crew, her face carved with alarm.
His blood pressure is dangerously low. This goes beyond dehydration. Aoi, we need answers.
It's just the heat. I haven't eaten all day. Give me an hour, and I'll walk out of here.
You fainted, Aoi. Not dizziness, unconscious. What aren't you telling your team?
They're closing in. If I confess now, they'll pull me from the car. The title is 3 races away. I swear, it's just accumulated fatigue. After the season, I'll undergo every test you demand.
Mayu, pull every medical record he's ever given us. Contact his private doctor. I want the truth by morning.
He's lying through his teeth. I'll find the evidence, even if I have to tear this garage apart.
Back in his room, Aoyu pressed his forehead against the cool wall. The wall of lies was growing higher, and his body was caving in. That evening, Hinata set the table with forced lightness, watching Aoi rearrange his food without taking a bite.
You are not eating again. You can't keep going on empty. Please.
I am fine. Really. It's just the pressure. Nothing to worry about.
She opened her mouth to say something. The truth clawed at her throat, but she swallowed it.
Hey, you look pale. Is something wrong? You've been quiet all night.
No, I am fine. Just a little tired. The season's exhausting for both of us, right?
I know I've been distant. I am sorry. It's just the title pressure. I promise. After the finale, everything changes.
After the finale. If you are still alive, I can't tell him I already know.
She slipped into the bathroom, muffled her sobs, and let the pain escape where he couldn't hear. 2 lovers, 2 secrets, sitting at the same table but miles apart. In the dead of night, Aoi sat alone in his driver's room, the championship photo glaring from the wall.
I'll type it out. Keiko, I have leukemia. I've been racing to stay alive. Just hit send. Number, they'd pull me from the car. The championship would slip away, like it never mattered. What would a healthy me think? He'd call me insane, but that man is already dead.
Dawn found him at the team factory, staring at the empty shelf reserved for the championship trophy.
That spot has my name on it. I didn't endure all this, just to stop now. After the title, I'll do the treatment. But not a day before. I owe this to myself.
He deleted every draft confession. The screen went dark. The secret stayed buried.
3 more races. Just 3. Then I can rest forever if I have to.
His body was failing, but his will had calcified. He would race until the checkered flag or the grave, whichever came first. Championship leaderboard, Aoi. Gap to second, 4 points. The slimmest margin of the season. Under monsoon conditions, his rival stormed to victory. Aoi, fighting blurred vision, clawed his way to 3rd.
My legs are trembling. I can't feel the brake pedal. If I crash out, the dream dies with me.
He stumbled out of the cockpit, 3rd place trophy in hand, but his eyes saw nothing but the shrinking points gap.
His steering inputs are 200 milliseconds slower. That's not rust, Keiko. That's a body shutting down.
And he still insists it's nothing. We're sitting here while he collapses 1 curve at a time.
3rd is fine. I conserved tires for the next race. I'll be stronger. 4 points. 1 mistake, and I lose the only thing keeping me alive.
His immune system is shot. Whatever he's hiding, it's killing him. We need to intervene.
The championship was still alive, but the man fighting for it was a shadow of himself. The final stretch would ask for everything he had left. Awo returned to the clinic alone. The doctor's face was pale as he pulled up the latest scan.
The disease has accelerated. The experimental therapy's window is closing. You must start immediately after the finale, or it fails.
Immediately. What if I wait just 1 week?
Your survival chance drops below 15%. You might not survive the treatment itself. 1 week could kill you.
If I step out of the car now, I die anyway. Maybe not the body, but the soul. I'll race. I'll start treatment the day after the finale.
Aoi, you are gambling with your life. The protocol might not work if we delay. You could die on the track.
Then I die, doing the only thing I've ever loved. That's a better end than most.
He walked out into the rain. No umbrella, letting the water hide his tears. The countdown had shrunk to days. Every lap from here was borrowed time. The championship had become his only reason to breathe. The penultimate race began under a gray downpour. Aoi's visor fogged. His hands trembled on the wheel.
The brakes aren't responding. I am hydroplaning. Hold on, hold on.
The car snapped sideways and plowed into the gravel trap, tires digging uselessly.
Aoi, can you hear me? The marshals are coming. Are you injured?
I am fine. Just get me out of this gravel. The race is slipping away.
He finished 15th. The championship lead evaporated. His rival now stood atop the standings by 7 points.
Aoi, look at me. 1 race left. You've overcome worse. We believe in you.
Believe. The last 7 points might as well be a mountain. My body is crumbling.
His vitals are worse than ever. This is torture for him. We should pull him from the car.
But Aoi was already strapped into his mental cockpit. The finale would be his last stand, against the track, the points, and his own failing body. Mayu waited until the garage emptied. In Aoi's locker, beneath a towel, a pharmacy bag. Syringes, a crumpled note. The note read, "Pre-treatment protocol. Administer 2 days after season end. Patient. Aoi. Diagnosis, advanced leukemia."
Keiko, you need to see this right now.
Aoi, explain this. Right now.
It's from an old injury, a misdiagnosis. They cleared me. I am fine.
Fine. You collapse. You lose weight. Your data is a disaster. Don't lie to me, Aoi. Not now.
They can't know the truth. If I confess, they'll pull the plug. I just need 1 more race.
I don't believe you, but I won't stop you from racing the finale. We'll talk after.
She knows something's wrong, but she can't bring herself to bench him. We're all gambling with his life now.
The secret remained, but the wall had cracked. The finale would decide more than a championship. It would decide his fate. That night, on the hotel balcony, the Abu Dhabi skyline glittered beneath them. Aoi's hand trembled on the railing.
Hinata, if something happens tomorrow...
Nothing will happen. You'll win. You always find a way.
But I haven't been honest with you. I need to.
I don't need explanations. I just need you to come back to me. That's all.
She knows. She must know. But she's letting me have this race.
If I tell him I know, he'll break. He needs this lie to win. I'll carry it for him.
They embraced without words. 2 people holding onto a truth too heavy to speak.
I'll come back. I promise.
In the silence, they both knew. Tomorrow, he would race for his life. And she would be waiting, with the hospital bed already prepared. Dawn came cold. Aoi retched into the toilet, his stomach empty, his reflection a skeleton in the mirror.
Just 1 more day. The meds will hold. They have to.
He drew the syringe, plunging the needle into his vein. The painkiller burned, but it would keep his heart beating.
You are shaking. Let me help.
I am fine. It's just race day.
Just come back to me. That's all I ask.
Look at him walking to the grid. He can barely stand.
Cameras flashed as Aoi passed the grid. He raised a trembling hand, a frail silhouette against the sunset sky.
This is it. The last 55 laps of my life. No holding back.
The lights went out. The roar of engines swallowed the world. Aoi's final race had begun.
A brilliant start by Aoi. He's already up 3 places on the opening lap, carving through the field like a man possessed.
By lap 20, Aoi was fourth, his rival's silver car glinting in his mirrors. The gap shrank with every corner.
He's faster in Sector 3. I'll break deeper into the hairpin. Risk it all.
The overtake was breathtaking. Aoi swooped around the outside, tires shrieking, and he was through. The crowd roared.
The world is blurring at the edges. I can barely see the next breaking point.
Your telemetry shows erratic braking. Talk to me, Aoi. Just breathe. You are P1 now.
I am holding on. 6 more laps. I can do 6 laps.
His rival hounded him. A silver specter in the mirrors. Aoi's arms were burning, his vision pulsing with his heartbeat.
If I die here, behind this wheel, it's still a win. I am not lifting. Not for anything.
5 laps to go. Aoi was leading the World Championship, his body a wreck, his spirit unbreakable. The finish line loomed.
Final lap. Aoi leads by a heartbeat. His rival is lunging into every corner, but Aoi refuses to yield. 1 more corner. Just 1. My arms are stone. I can't feel my hands.
They crossed the line wheel to wheel. For an eternal second, the world held its breath.
You did it, Aoi. You are world champion. World champion.
Champion. I won. It's done. I can finally let go.
The car rolled into Parc Fermé and stopped. Aoi didn't move. The celebration froze.
Aoi, can you hear me? Answer me.
Medics sprinted toward the cockpit. The world champion sat motionless, head slumped, but a faint smile touched his lips.
That note, leukemia. He's been racing on death's door, and we let him.
He had won by 4 points. He had raced 22 circuits while dying inside, and now the world would finally know why. Aoi steadied himself on trembling legs and climbed the podium steps. The championship trophy clutched against his chest.
Before we celebrate, I need to tell the truth. It's been hidden too long.
The trophy trembled in his grip. The crowd fell silent, sensing the weight of what was coming.
8 months ago, I was diagnosed with stage IV leukemia. The doctors gave me 12 months if I stopped racing.
The whole world seemed to gasp. Team Principal Keiko's hand flew to her mouth, eyes wide with horror.
He's finally saying it. I've known since race 4, and I've been carrying it with you. Every lap.
I chose to race the season. The experimental treatment required full immobility, but I couldn't give up the car. I might die from the therapy anyway.
He paused, drawing a shaky breath. The trophy seemed to gain the weight of his entire secret.
But I am here, world champion, and I start treatment the day after tomorrow.
The silence broke into a deafening roar of applause and tears. Aoyu's secret was finally free, and the world wept with him, still gripping the microphone. Aoi turned toward the pit lane. His trembling hand reached out.
Hinata, you knew, didn't you? All along. I am sorry I couldn't tell you.
He knows now. Oh, Aoi. You stubborn, beautiful man.
She climbed the podium, her tears falling freely. Aoi knelt on the top step, pulling a small velvet box from his racing suit.
I might not survive the treatment, but I want to be your husband, even if only for a day. Will you marry me?
Yes, I knew. And I've been waiting to say yes since the day I found out.
He slipped the ring onto her finger, and they embraced as the crowd erupted in a standing ovation across the globe. People watching the broadcast cried openly. The champion who hid his fate had found his reason to live.
Then I have to survive. For you.
The world champion raised his fiancée's hand to the sky. The trophy sat nearby, but this was the prize that truly mattered. 2 days later, Aoi arrived at the hospital. Cameras flashed, but his eyes were fixed on the sliding doors. Before entering, he handed the championship trophy to Keiko. "Keep it warm for me," he said with a weak smile.
The next 3 months will be the hardest of your life. Even the treatment could kill you. Are you ready?
I've been racing on borrowed time all year. I am not afraid. Just start.
I'll be here every day. You won't fight alone.
The nurses began the first round of chemotherapy. Aoi's body tensed as the toxins flooded his veins. Through the observation window, Keiko and Mayu watched, their hands pressed against the glass. Hinata never let go of his hand. She had waited 8 months for this moment, the chance to save him. Outside, the world waited. News channels held breaking news banners. Champion's final race, the Aoi Protocol. The door closed. The monitors beeped steadily. The music of hope and fear. Aoi's last race had truly begun. The second round of therapy ravaged his body. Aoi's skin turned gray, his breathing shallow. Suddenly, the heart monitor flatlined. A piercing alarm filled the room.
Aoi! No, don't you dare leave me. You promised.
Medics swarmed. Defibrillator pads charged. Clear. Aoi's body jolted. Silence. Then a beep. 90 seconds of death. Then his heart restarted. Hinata collapsed against the wall, sobbing in relief. Weeks later, the doctor entered with a clipboard. Aoi, thinner than ever, sat up in bed, Hinata holding his hand.
I don't know how to say this. No cancer cells detected. You are in complete remission. The Aoi protocol worked.
I told you. I had to come back. I had a reason.
The news broke worldwide. The Aoi protocol saves Champion's life. A new treatment born from one man's impossible gamble. He had lost the race to keep racing. But he had won the only race that ever mattered. The experimental treatment that nearly killed him now bore his name. The Aoi protocol would save thousands. Aoi and Hinata married in silence by the shore. No cameras, no crowds, just two hearts that had waited so long.
You know, I thought I'd miss driving more, but this is enough.
You already won the only race that mattered.
His eyes, once hollow with secret pain, now reflected only the glow of the screen and a life reclaimed. They walked the shore each evening, a cane in his hand but a lightness in his step. Meanwhile, clinics worldwide adopted the Aoi protocol, turning one man's impossible gamble into a global cure.
I'd do it all again. Every lap, every lie. To be here with her.
The champion who hid his fate had finally found peace. Not in victory, but in the quiet moments between. On the shelf, the championship trophy caught the last light of day. A silent reminder that some races are run for more than glory. At sunset, they walked the shore hand in hand, the tide erasing their footprints, but not their promise.
Thank you for waiting. For keeping my secret. For everything.
I'd do it again. 1,000 times. You were always worth waiting for.
The waves whispered back the only answer needed, a rhythm that had outlasted empires. Aoi's cane left a small crater in the sand, but his stride was steadier than it had been in months. No words passed, but in that silence lived every secret kept, every tear shed, and every mile traveled to arrive at this shore. His eyes, once hollow with grim resolve, now held the entire ocean's calm.
I can see it now. The future. And it's beautiful.
The trophy on the shelf caught the last light of day, a silent reminder that some races are run for more than glory. And so, the champion who hid his fate discovered that the truest victory is not crossing the line first, but crossing it with someone waiting on the other side.